The day HOA President Brenda Hargrove decided to enforce water rights was the day she turned our quiet Texas cul-de-sac into a $1.8 million disaster zone, starring herself as the drowned rat in pearls. Imagine 6:32 a.m., birds chirping like nothing's wrong, when a roar like a derailed train shakes my windows. I peek out and there's Brenda, arms crossed in her starched blouse, watching a 25-foot fountain erupt from my lawn, soaking her from helmet hair to sensible pumps. Pure karma in high def. Hey folks, I'm Alex Rivera, former IT consultant who traded server crashes for suburban serenity on my modest 5-acre lot in Willow Bend. After years fixing corporate messes, I figured retirement meant grilling burgers, not dodging HOA decrees on mailbox heights. This neighborhood looked idyllic. Manicured lawns, kids on bikes, the American dream wrapped in vinyl siding. But underneath, a pressure cooker of petty rules, where community standards meant Brenda's iron fist. For 87 blissful days, I ignored the whispers, rumors she spread that my unsightly garden shed was a drug den because it had a padlock. I stayed quiet, documenting every sideways glance, every anonymous note about my non-compliant fence that had stood since the Reagan era. Then Brenda struck. She showed up unannounced, clipboard gleaming like a weapon. Mr. Rivera. She cooed with that fake sweet drawl. Your boundaries infringing on HOA common area by 4 inches. And that truck? Commercial eyesore. I sipped my coffee, calm as code compiling. Brenda, my fence predates your subdivision by decades. Trucks for hauling mulch, not meth. Her smile tightened like a noose. President Hargrove, please. Standards protect property values for the children. She left citing violations, and soon complaints piled up. My shed harboring pests, my driveway abandoned vehicle zone. I endured the gossip at block parties, neighbors eyeing me like I was the Unabomber. But inside, I was tracing her patterns, like debugging a virus, patient, precise. Things escalated when Brenda went rogue. One dawn, engines growled. I stepped out to find her directing surveyors onto my grass. Morning, Alex. She beamed, ignoring the trespass. Just verifying water access. Your land might owe us an easement. The crew poked rods 15 feet in, snapping pics of my house like paparazzi. This is my property, I said evenly. Phone recording. Got permits. The lead guy froze. Lady said it's cleared. Brenda's cheeks flushed. Obstructionist. Aren't you? For the community's sake. I quoted Texas law. 72-hour notice required. They packed up, her heels stabbing the dirt as she stormed off. This isn't over, she hissed. Oh, the irony, her thoroughness just gifted me Exhibit A. Next came the smears. A newsletter blasted my environmental hazards, with anonymous photos of my yard looking like a Superfund site, taken from her telephoto lens. Then county calls. Fake septic leaks. Livestock ops. I own 0 cows. Sir, complaints say you're poisoning the aquifer. The inspector droned. I showed him my municipal hookup. More like poisoning reputations. He noted harassment flags. Brenda's texts followed. Cooperate or face real consequences. I screenshotted, building my dossier. Neighbors whispered I was unhinged. But I allied quietly. One tipped me off to her door-to-door petitions with forged docs, begging votes to seize my land for safety. The climax hit at the HOA meeting. Clubhouse packed like a trial. Brenda podium pounded. Alex's property endangers us all. Vote for emergency remediation. Lone Star devs will buy it cheap. Fix the contamination I discovered. Her brother-in-law nodded. Slick as oil. I rose. Projector ready. Point of order. President. Gasps. I played footage, her trespassing, planting soil samples. Financial trails exposed her embezzling HOA funds for family scams. This isn't safety, it's theft. FBI agents, tipped by my files, stood. Brenda Hargrove, you're under arrest for fraud, tampering, conspiracy. Handcuffs clicked. Her face crumpled. Mascara rivers. You can't. Neighbors cheered. Her mask shattered. 6 months on porch sitting. Sunrise golden. No more whispers. Brenda's doing 15 months federal time. Plus restitution. Her empire crumbled. HOA reformed with transparency rules. We built a community fund from recovered cash, funding rail improvements like playgrounds, not power trips. Neighbors apologize. Bonds stronger. Lesson. Document. Research. Outsmart the bullies, they implode spectacularly. But tell me, in a world of HOA tyrants, is silence the sharpest weapon? Or does speaking up sooner save the drama?